Hello everyone, I'm CZ Lumen and this is StarCraft 2 Theory Edition. In this little theory crafting episode, we're going to watch how fast can we spread the creep if we use Overlords dropping the creep, giving this one queen with full energy, just basically a creep highway in order to push this in. I'm going to get right before, okay, here we go. Here's my little setup. Now, I don't see this ability used very often in pretty much any games where Overlords can drop creep. Overlords and Dropper Lords. What are they actually called? It's an Overlord. The name doesn't change. That's a bummer. Anyway, we're going to see this queen has almost maxed out energy, but I grabbed some Overlords and I clicked on the map in order to give me a highway of creep. And we are at the 42-minute mark, or 1942. And we're going to watch how long it takes to build this creeper highway toward the enemy base if the Zerg player does not have anything else to do aside from just like watching creep grow, which is honestly pretty boring. But I'm not even doing this very well. I'm sure an expert player would have better macro or microing than I would. Probably should have put this on a group unit and then just move it as fast as possible. And we can see, okay, yeah, I don't know what I'm distracted with. I think I'm moving around the Overlords here. So I was really just spacing out. Oh, looks like I clicked on some creep tumors, and I'm trying to spread it out laterally as well. So I'm going to stop this at the 2042 mark. I'm not even laying down. What am I doing right now? This was a terrible run. But hey, this is just like an estimate. But you get the idea. We have Overlords laying down creep, letting me build this highway pretty quickly, and we're gonna pause. So 1 minute, we have, is that half the map? So we started about over here. In 1 minute time, with very poor managing, I got about 3/4 to the enemy base. Not great, like I could have done better. I was really sloppy with this test, but it does give a foundation of knowledge for Zerg players that this is an option. You can use your Overlords to create a creep highway and really rush this out. A minute of time is a long time, and I'm going to show you another idea that I haven't seen before in any of the games. I'm going to basically call it the creep drop. And this creep highway, I suppose, would be a good way to put it, because your Overlords are pushing this highway system for both the creep tumor and the queens to basically create this system here. Yeah, I did a horrible job at this, but you can see on the mini-map how that plays out. I have a little bit faster test over here that I actually paid attention to. I actually put this on a group hotkey. Now, something to pay attention to is that the Dropper Lord, to stop the creep is C. To lay down a creep tumor is C. And we're going to watch this here. So we're at the 08 mark, and we're going to watch this area basically get taken over. So if they're on the same hotkey, you're going to want to change something. Change this, because dropping the creep is G. So if you want to switch G with C for the Overlord and this prevents the enemy from being able to build bases here, Protoss and Terran. And as you can see, just coming around here, the creep stays alive. Or the creep tumor stays alive. It was the 08. We're going to see what happens in a minute of doing this. But yeah, I don't know who decided that G should drop creep for the overlords and C should stop it. Because if you have them selected and you miss mic or mistype, you'll accidentally stop the creep and then you can't drop the tumor. And that's a problem. So here I think I drop a couple of creep tumors. Yeah, so because this is on the opponent's side, the goal here is to deny your opponent the ability to put anything on that base. So if you have an overlord and a queen that you can spare, throw them over here and delay that. Force them to use observers or a scan in order to set that up. We're past the minute mark and we can see this creep highway really build. I think I come back here and yep, I'm pushing these creep tumors out in both directions, creating a really wide highway. This is better managed by myself. I'm not a great player by any stretch of the imagination. This is just a theory craft here. I hope this helps Zerg players. I would like to see the creeper drop actually implemented in some level of play. Is it worth it? Is it worth your time to do this? I'm not sure. Will it help? I don't know. If you can, but I mean, if you can sneak a couple of queens to go in and just basically deny the enemy. If they're Zerg, it doesn't do anything. You're going to have to drop tumors right on the location. But if they're Protoss or Terran, this can be hell. Because especially right here, once these creep tumors are ready to go, you can just sit there and just saturate the area with creep. Oh, yeah. And the AI beat me because I quit the game. So there goes my score. GG everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful day.